Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana. In this video, we are going to be going over how to shut down escape artist quarterbacks. I know I said that escape needs to go and it's too OP and there's nothing that can stop it, but today we're definitely gonna slow it down a lot, and hopefully this video helps you guys out that are struggling against escape artist quarterbacks. Now, let me state this before I go over anything. There is no stopping escape like that. Like, if you face somebody who's very good running escape artists, you're not going to stop them 4 downs, but you will slow them down running what I tell you today. Now, there's a couple ways that you guys can do it. Now, you guys can add abilities to your excuse me, tongue twister. You guys can add abilities to a couple of your players, and two of the abilities that I would like to know, and I made a video on this previously, is under pressure. For those of you guys who don't know, under pressure is this right here. It's a larger area of effect for QB pressure and disruption. What that means is that you will end up getting inaccurate throws from the quarterback, because escape artists, you're not gonna have any passing abilities where, like, you can't get fearless on your escape artist. Fearless only works when you're in the pocket, so when you're scrambling out. If you have someone who has under pressure chasing after that quarterback, more oftentimes than not, that quarterback is going to end up overthrowing that pass, underthrowing that pass, and it's simply because of that ability. Now, there's a couple ways that you can actually slow down escape artist quarterbacks. Now, on this channel, I have a couple blitzes where we have someone looping across. Now, what I mean by that is we have them looping like towards their contain angle, meaning that if they have enough speed. Now, this is typically mainly for you mutt guys. For you regs guys, there's a different way that I will be able to help you guys out as well. But you guys can use both concepts, but this concept here is gonna work a lot better in Madden Ultimate Team, because you have 99 speed linebackers pretty much, which you'll be able to utilize that in this specific type of scheme. So right now, I'm just gonna come out in a cover 2. I'm gonna come out in a cover 2 flip here. And I'm gonna try to force that quarterback to go to his opposite side pretty much. And if he doesn't go to the opposite side, hopefully that quarterback has to go towards the strong side, because what happens there, and hopefully, remember, I have 2 controllers here, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to do. So that guy starts chasing out. Now you can see how that pressure happens. Now, there is a previous video that I have. It's a 3-4 odd blitz. It's a looping video, and that's exactly the type of pressure that you get when it comes to that. I'm actually going to show the replay on that instead, because you want those linebackers or somebody that's coming across to take that crazy angle from their contain. The way you do this in a lot of different formations is you have to make sure that that outside linebacker, typically, it doesn't matter what formation. So you want this guy or this guy to be the guy blitzing and to be the one that's in a contain. So let's just put these guys in zones real quick, just to kind of showcase what I'm talking about. You want these guys here. Let me put this guy in the zone as well. Let me contain one last time. All right, let me see if I can get him in contain. This guy won't go in a contain, but you want these linebackers to be sort of in the middle of the field. And then once you call hike, they're going to start chasing that quarterback immediately. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Now, granted, again, escape artists, like I said in the beginning of the video, there is no stopping escape artists. It's just too OP. But to slow someone down who doesn't have great stick skill, that is the key to this video. That is the key to what I'm trying to help you guys out with. To have these looping guys coming across the field, coming across the O-line, that's what's going to help you guys slow them down. You add that with the ability, and you have a semi-decent way to slow down anybody running escape artists. They're not going to get rid of it because it's going to damage the ecosystem of Madden Ultimate Team. And, it's also a fun thing to use, and they don't want to take that away from casual players who are having fun with it, because then they're going to put the game down and they're not going to know what to do, because this does make offense a little bit easier, being able to sit there and just take someone like Lamar Jackson and you use him like a Lamar Jackson. But you see, like, it's just, it's just extremely hard to stop. That is way number 1. Now, if you guys aren't using these abilities, again, remember, under pressure, I made the previous video, larger area of effect for QB pressures and disruption. This is gonna help out a ton for those loopers that are coming across. That's gonna help you guys out, I promise you. Now, the other way that you guys can do this, and this is gonna be, we're gonna utilize our zone drops. Excuse me, I forgot the word. We're gonna utilize our zone drops when it comes to this next way. And the way that works is you put one of these, whichever one you don't want your actual defense to not use. I personally like to use the curl flats so that I can have my, my DBs in, in whatever flats I actually want them to be. So I'm just gonna leave my flats in a 10 and my curl flats at a 0. The reasoning for this is, if you're coming out and you're facing an escape artist quarterback and you're having a hard time stopping that person, setting these zone drops to those small lengths and then putting your linemen to go chase out at those lengths will mean that they're already going to be in a position for you to click on and actually try to hawk down that quarterback. So you see how my user right here, now granted, he's my user and I have no idea why he's running all the way back. I promise I'm not doing that. He just ended up matching on the tight end. Now, I'm actually going to throw the ball so I could showcase the replay on that, just to showcase what I mean by the curl flats being there and you utilizing them to actually help you out once you see someone scrambling out. So the curl flats are there because if you don't have a spy, you want these guys to be out. So as soon as that quarterback starts to scramble out, you can click R3 and then he starts to chase the quarterback. Now, obviously you have to have a little bit of stick skill after that situation happens, so you can potentially get a sack, but this will prevent that person from at least running up the field with their escape artist and getting a nice little gain of like 10-15 yards, because a lot of the times that's what happens. You send nobody, you send no pressure, your contain doesn't work, and they're sending out a deep enough pass that their escape artist is actually running out and then being able to kind of cut upfield and gain yardage. You do this with the new Peyton Manning, Joe Namath still, Derrick Henry, any card that is able to get escape artists, no matter the speed, you're able to get 10 yards a pop every single down by something like this happening. This prevents that. Because we already have this guy cutting out, and as soon as he scrambles out, you can click R3 and that guy starts coming down. Controller is dying. Let me charge that up real quick. But again, you take your defenders here. Now, granted, you could send these other guys to at least have a little bit of pressure, but you want to have these guys going out in their curl flats. And what that does is that makes it so that your quarterback doesn't have the option to sit there and just scramble out. So you see how much pressure we end up getting with TJ Watt there. That's because we had a contain on top of utilizing that little method. We have our contains, because these contains aren't going to work. They're just not going to be fast enough. And if you want proof of that, you know what? Let me spread them out so you guys can see that if you guys want proof of that, these guys just are not fast enough for that to work, and you're just going to be able to run around them nonstop, get a little sticky, and that's a little gain of 20 yards. So you add the pressure. You add the pressure of your outside linebackers, contain, and then put these guys on those 0 curl flats or those 0 hard flats. And it's going to be a lot harder for that quarterback to try to escape outside the pocket when you have multiple people that could potentially go ahead and sack them. Now, again, like I said before, escape artist is OP. It's just an OP thing. But you want them to have to do that every single time instead of them being able to just, all right, that's a fat guy. Let me scramble out, let me throw a dot, let me score a touchdown. Because that's honestly what's happening a lot of the times. These are the only 2 main ways for you to get very disruptive with your defense against someone with escape artists. It's extremely difficult, it's extremely hard. We've been trying to find a remedy for it for the entire year. The best players in the world haven't figured it out, and this has been the only way to slow it down as much as possible. You need them contains, you need them curl flats to go out there. You need your D-line to play in spots that your D-line shouldn't be playing. Because again, it's just ridiculous what you can do with this. It actually is. It's terrible. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. If you guys have your way of stopping escape artists, please leave it down in the comment section below. Help your boy out. Help your community out. If you're still playing Madden and you're looking for defense, drop it down below so we know exactly how to slow down escape artists. This is the best way that I've tried to, and it seems like it works best with, you know, with the combination of all three, from contains to the under pressure ability to the loop. That seems to work the best, and it seems to help out. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Hopefully it kind of leads you to into the right direction of stopping escape artists. And yeah, if you guys are new, make sure you guys are leaving a like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.